Chapter 4! When I wake up the next morning, Cooper's nowhere to be found. He must still be in his room. I didn't eat a ton yesterday. I was looking forward to eating breakfast together. Although, it's hard to mistake that what that was last night. I mumbled to myself. He definitely broke that tablet. Cooper looked shaken when he turned it on. I thought it was out of joy, but I guess not. Oh no! You mean the tablet of the picture of his friends? He broke it in half? But that's where you turn on the water. Maybe that's why he had it at the bottom of a glorified trash can. He must have bad blood with his old teammates. I debate on asking him about it when I see him next. It's not like he was being very subtle about it. Which is weird. I thought he'd try his best to be the cold and quiet type. The type that bottles everything up to look cool. Which is dumb if he's gonna help me through my issues. I want to at least return the favor. That might be a bit optimistic, but still. Can't hurt to try. Oh, I know what I can do, I whispered to myself, although he probably heard that anyway. I got up from the couch and gave myself some stretches. Man, I'm still so stiff. I hope that wears off soon. It's already cumbersome to walk as it is. My inner monologue gets interrupted as I look at the floor. There's the t-shirt I found. Huh, I must have thrown it off at the middle of the night. Guess that checks out. I never really wore shirts to bed back home. I trace my fingers over the scars on my chest. The one near the center is particularly deep. I shiver, trying not to think about them anymore. I scoop up my t-shirt and put it on as I make my way to the kitchen corner. The very least I can do is to try to make him breakfast, since he's been providing me my every meal. Granted, this is still his food I'm using, but it's the thought that counts. I give myself some motivational slaps on the face to wake myself up. Everything looks familiar. How hard can it be to cook here, Well, that answers the question. Turns out even the fire alarm sounds similar around here. Jesus Christ, Cyrus, what the hell were you doing? I pucker my lips and look away. Too embarrassed by the amalgamation of burnt food on the stove in front of us. Well, I was trying to make us breakfast. Cooper put some kind of towel over the pan. Within moments, the acrid smell all but dissipates. What's up? You could have called me. I didn't know, and to be honest, I did want to make you something. Why? I don't know. Pay you back for... Cyrus, seriously, you don't need to pay me back. But I want to! I try not to raise my voice too loud, but I have a point I want to get across. Look, it's super nice of you to not expect me to pay you back or anything, but it personally makes me feel bad. So just let me do something, okay? Cooper looks towards the stove. Can I ask you not cook on your own? I'll think about it. Cooper sighs. Okay, to be fair, you left me here alone yesterday expecting me to feed myself. And at that what point did I say for you to cook? I'm pretty sure I told you there's a ready-made food already in there. You mean your gross mushrooms? Ew! They're not... I give him a sharp look and he stutters. Okay, they are pretty gross. Cooper chuckles. But, to be fair, so is whatever it is what you were trying to make. You know, that's fair. I didn't think the stove got that hot. Red means hot, no? I roll my eyes. You gotta choose between treating me like a child or an old man. Although I'd prefer you just treat me with some common decency. I huff at him and he snickers. Sorry, old man. I'll keep that in mind and try to be consistent. He ruffles my hair, then heads to the fridge. Cooper seems to be back in a good mood. I wonder, is now a good time to bring it up? I open my mouth as if trying to say something, but quickly shut it. Gotta be delicate about this. Instead, I opt to clear my throat. So, if you want to ask about the tablet, go ahead. Time limit, remember? I pucker my lips again. Damn, this wolf really can read me. I'm surprised you knew. I wanted to ask. I'm surprised it took you this long to try. I wasn't exactly discreet about it. No, you weren't. What was that all about? Cooper turns away from the fridge to look at me, and to the wall for a moment to think. After an awkward beat, he takes a deep breath and faces me. My last team and I, we didn't really mesh well, to say the least. I don't respond. I wanted to continue without interruption. For a while, everything went along smoothly. We were a group of mercenaries doing what we wanted, when we wanted. Although, what we wanted varied between group members to the point where we eventually split up. Cooper holds his hand over that prominent scar in his arm and begins to stroke the fur around it. Lost a lot of good friends. What happened? Cooper blinks as if coming out of a trance. He looks as if he's contemplating something. We had our differences, and they were enough for them to pretty much abandon me. I try not to dwell on it, and not everyone's right for everyone. He shrugs like it's a no big deal, but abandon is a pretty loaded term. Did they hurt you? I gesture onto the scar on his arm. I don't think he even realized he was caressing it. He pauses. Yeah, they did. He then shakes his head and puts on a confident smile. But that's just how it is around here. I've survived this long, right? That's all I can ask for. Not to sound pretentious, but there's a difference between surviving and living. Cooper looks a bit disappointed at me. Not only is that pretentious as F, but it also reeks of privilege. I'm not surviving because I want to. I'm surviving because I have to. Shit, he's right. That did sound pretty condescending. Sorry, but that's not how I meant for that to come out. I just want you to be happy. Cooper ruffles my hair some more. Ah! You know what made me happy? Getting some help with breakfast. Isn't that what we're trying to do? Cooper looks over to the stove. To clarify, some edible breakfast. He teases me and I roll my eyes. Oh my god. I'm sure there's something in that pan that's edible, like oil! I'm not willing to find out. That's something I probably wouldn't survive eating. He pats my back and we get to making something to eat. Cooper once again handles the food with grace that I didn't think was possible for someone like him. Especially compared to me, my cooking skills must have gone to shoits! Although, to be fair, I did recognize much of anything in the fridge, even after he showed me everything. Hell, I don't even know what he's cooking right now. Apparently, it's the meat of something called a cantoon, along with some eggs. It smells pretty good, and that's all I care about. Once we finish eating, we should get ready for the day and head out. We're going to leave my place after dinner tonight, at around 8 p.m. Am I allowed to ask where we're going? Not right now. Later I can fill you in. Cooper smirks at my dejected face as he hands me breakfast. Okay. I sigh and dig into the cantoon meat. It almost tastes like bacon. I should expect this kind of answer by now, but I don't have to like it. What I can tell you is that we're going shopping after breakfast. My client sent me even more cash this morning. Oh, cash! Explains our good mood today. Payday is always a good day. Well, I'm glad they're paying you well, it seems. You don't know the half of it. Stumbling across you in that alley was one of the best things to happen to me. Really? Really, Cooper? Why? I coughed for a moment on the foreign meat. Like, you didn't have to word it like that. You okay? Yeah, I'll be fine. Yeah. Jeez, if it wasn't for his word expression, I think he said it like that on purpose. His conversation does make me feel a bit melancholic, though. So, we wouldn't really see each other again after this? Cooper pauses before looking away. Probably not. No. That kind of sucks. Well, I guess I just feel sad if I never see you again. Cooper doesn't respond for a moment. I guess he can tell what I'm getting at. Maybe so. It isn't my first time heading to resume, so I doubt it'll be my last. He pauses for a moment. I guess if it'd make you feel better, I can try and find time to come see you. Oh man! You just met the guy and you'll finally have feelings for him! Is this friendship? Or more than friendship? He emphasizes the try, but even that's enough for me. I guess he can tell since I'm smiling. Thanks, Cooper. I appreciate it. Cooper huffs before looking away again. Oh! Don't do that, Mr. Stoic Guy! I know you want to smile! Just eat your food. I can't help but notice that a certain wolf's tail is batting against the couch! I smile. Okay. Cooper's ears flicks back and his tail thumping persists. As soon as we finish breakfast, I go to get dressed. I shoo him away to the kitchen corner to wash the dishes and ask him not to look. If he needs me to turn when getting undressed, he can deal with looking away when I change. Thankfully, my nice clothes don't feel quite as grimy as I thought they would. Not sleeping in them really was the right move. Okay, I'm just about ready. Do you need any help before we head out? Nah, I'm just gonna make us some provisions while we're out running errands. If you want, you can take the bathroom to freshen up. I know that's something you humans are a fan of. I'm 99% certain that most sentient beings are a fan of basic hygiene. I always was called the odd one out. Really? I seriously hope that shower isn't the last one he has this decade. It's nice to be able to fix my hair the way I want it. I don't want to use any of his brushes, although my hair is still a bit wild. Maybe I should cut it. Not sure yet. Wait, what? Not sure yet. I kind of like the vibe I get going on now. Maybe it's out of desperation. I could definitely live without the scars, though. The first aid kit is still in the counter. I debate getting some more bandages to wrap my hair up. We'll probably need this for our trip to resume, so I'll leave it here for now. I do take a roll of bandages, just in case. Do you think we could get some socks? I've found some sneakers to wear, but no matching pair of socks. I'm sorry, some what? Oh dear God. He doesn't know what socks are! I found some shoes to wear. Oh, yeah, it shouldn't be too hard. Wait, why don't you just wear the socks you already found? They don't match. Cooper pauses. Okay. That's like illegal in terms of fashion. Cooper exhales through his nose as he rolls his eyes. We might need to teach you more about how to survive than to live. I don't want to hear that Mr. takes a shower once a month. Cooper stares at me as if not wanting to confirm or deny that. That means he's confirming it! Seriously? It's been a tough season, okay? He grumbles at me. Yeah, okay. So, how are we doing this? Here, take this bag. Then what? Cooper hands me a backpack that I can actually carry. You can keep that. I packed some essentials for the day. Oh, thanks. I'm already starting to formulate more ways to pay him back. Maybe that's my character flaw. I'm too nice. No, that's hardly a flaw. Unless... The hell are you doing? Huh? You keep making weird faces. Oh. I'm just thinking. Try to do it a bit more discreetly. You're pretty easy to read. Is that a problem? Well, where we're going, it could be. Folks around those bars prey on the weak quickly. I pause. So, why the hell are you taking me? Because, old man, I'm afraid of coming home and you having a heart attack in your sleep. I'd rather not risk leaving you alone. I'm having second thoughts about coming along. Who said you have a choice? Now it's my turn to grumble. I feel like a hostage. You'll be fine. I'm one of the most hospitable kidnappers around. I literally had to ask you to pay for the water to be turned on. And I followed through on that, didn't I? Ugh, I can't stand him. Time limit, remember? Essence. Yeah. Cooper adjusts his rifle as he picks up the duffel bag. You really think we need that? I gesture to the rifle in his back. My rifle? Yeah, I'm not taking any chances out there. Seems kind of cumbersome to lug around. It is. It's used to be a lot easier to carry around back in the day. Cooper lingers on that for a moment, but it's the most reliable thing I've ever met, so I'm more than willing to bring it along. Fair enough. Who knows? Maybe you'll get to see it in action today. I'd like to avoid that. So would I. to be honest. That does remind me, though. Oh! I'm sorry, Cooper. You just caught me off guard with the unzipping. Cooper unzipped his bag to pull something out. Oh, really? What kind? Is it big, girthy? Is it big and girthy? Here, open your hands. With a bit of hesitation, I hold my hand out for him. Both of them. He says with a bit of urgency. I do as I'm told. In my left hand, Cooper places what seems to be a knife. Huh. In my right hand, Cooper places a gun that looks similar to the one he pointed at me when we first met. I can't help but grimace. I know, but while we're out there, it'd be best for you to have some sort of weapon. You sure I can't just stay home? I'm sure. Besides, once we leave tomorrow, you'd need them anyway. Might as well give them to you now. I guess. They both feel weighty in my malnourished hands. Oh, God. I'm pretty sure I'd hurt myself before any attacker. He makes a good point, though. It'd be nice to have some kind of weapon while out in the unknown. However, the thought of carrying a gun makes me nervous. To ease your mind a bit, I said it so the safety on the gun will only unlock if I activate it on the axiom. Oh, thanks, Cooper. That does actually make me feel a bit less hesitant about bringing it. I've never fired a gun, especially not like this. I'm not surprised. Come over here. Ah! He gestures to the window. God damn it! I don't like where this is going. I put the knife in my pocket, very aware of the weight. I'm sure you know how to at least hold a gun, right? I mean, how hard can that be? Yeah, how hard can that be? It's not like it's super hard, right? Maybe? It's not that hard, yes? Right? I've probably seen movies or shows with guns in them. Steadying myself, I take the gun in my right hand and slowly raise it. I use my left hand to gently cup the underneath to add some more support. Oh, not bad. Could reorient your fingers a bit, but doing what feels natural is probably your best bet. Cooper looks me up and down a bit. Although, your stance itself could use some work. Here, come to the window. Okay. It's a bit cloudy out. Is there some meatballs? I walk up next to him, getting a good look outside. Hopefully it doesn't rain. Okay, hi, sir. Wow, Cooper. You don't have to rush me in front like that. You don't need to. But do you have to? Cooper interrupts my internal monologue by wrapping himself around me from behind. Ooh. Relax. I'm just adjusting your arms. Right. Cooper says in my ear, his hot breath invading my personal space. It's mitigated by the scent of vanilla, though. That shampooing is really doing its job. It's warm against my back and arms. Really warm. It'd be nice if it wasn't so sudden. Or with him. Although... Wait, no! Hurry up. And let out a staggered breath. What's got you all worked up? You can't be that oblivious, can you? Cooper chuckles. Ah! Just think of your boyfriend. Don't be a cheater. It's hard. Don't joke like that, because it's hard. He snickers again, and I huff. A-hole? Almost done. You just gotta adjust your stance some more. I hate this. Cooper kneels down. Kneels down! His paws easily wrap around most of my twigs for legs. Oh, his paws easily wrap around my twigs for legs. Oh my God, what is he doing? I'm sure someone out there would enjoy this. Yes! Us! Not me. Unfortunately, asexual or not, sometimes the body reacts on its own. Yeah, sure, man! I miss Damien so much right now. Oh, you need a Damien or a Cooper in your pants? Oh man, come back, Cooper, come back! Alright. There, jeez. Maybe you're gonna have a heart attack just walking down the street today. F off! I say with barely a shred of confidence. Cooper snickers at that. Sorry, you really are just that easy, huh? Anyways, try to remember the feel of how you're standing now. Your weight is much more evenly distributed. I pause. Well, Well, what? No, what little weight you have, that is comment? Don't insult me. My material is way better than that. Somehow, I doubt that. I don't want to hear that from someone who can't stand properly. Hey, guns are scary. I'm glad you think so. Because now we're gonna have you fire it. Wait, what? Here? Huh? Not here, dummy. Pointing out the window. Cooper opens his Axiom window and swipes up on it. Nothing happens. Come on. Tries to swipe up on it again. The window starts to slide up, albeit pretty slowly. I can't help but snort a What? I might not be able to stand properly, but at least I know how to open a window manually. Cooper rolls his eyes before he pushes the window open. There's an audible cracking. Oh, they just broke the window. There's an audible cracking sound. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Worry about that gun in your hand and how to fire it. Okay? Cooper gestures to the window. He directs me away from the neighboring buildings. There's an empty lot on the right. You'll need to kneel down a bit. Okay? That's good. Just keep calm. There's no one over there for you to hit. Okay? I take a deep breath as my finger quivers over the trigger. Okay, I'm locking it now. With that, the gun makes a beeping audio cue, along with a bit of haptic feedback. It's stronger than how phones would feel. It's got enough charge for a few shots, but just shoot once. Okay, bang, 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 bang. With another deep breath, I aim towards the wide open space. My finger lightly traces over what I assume to be the trigger. I'm pretty sure it's actually a button. I fire. There's a brief flash of blue light. The sound is about what I was expecting from a gunshot. Really? Not a bang? There's also a bit of a high-pitched ring, which is accompanied by Cooper's whistling. Dang. Okay, maybe you'll be fine after all. Huh? Once you got into it, you narrowed your eyes and stopped breathing. Also, I noticed you look straight down the barrel. That's pretty good for an amateur. Oh, thanks, I guess. I don't think I'm happy now I can handle a gun well. I think I must have known something like that I don't know. I seriously hope this is the only time I'll ever need one. Alrighty, I'm locking it again. If I'm far away, just whistle or something to catch my attention. Are we gonna be separated? Maybe. Who knows? I did say if. Alright. Okay, let's go. Okay. Once we put on all our gear, Cooper holds out his arm. Hold my paw while we're walking, and remember, don't open your eyes. Okay, what's up with that, by the way? When we're shifting, you'll get disoriented. It's dark, but you'll see some wild stuff you won't see anywhere else. Like what? Be brave and find out. Personally, I'd rather not look. It's pretty effy. It just makes me want to do it. You're an adult. Do what you want. I roll my eyes and take his paw. Oh, I want to see what's happening inside the dimension. Ready whenever you are. Alright then. Let's take you to the scary outside world. How bad could it be? I curb my curiosity and keep my eyes closed while walking down the unnaturally long hallway. It feels even longer than the first time. Eventually, I start to smell something. Salt water? I hear the sound of a door opening. Dude, I thought your curiosity will get the better of you because I thought you're gonna like see what's on the surrounding. Can I open my eyes? Sure. Even while my eyes are closed, I have to cover them. The sun is blinding. When I do open my eyes, the scenery is far from what I was expecting. Oi! Bangka! We're in a port of some sort. Where the heck are we? Did we really travel that far? That explains the salt water. The ocean is in clear view. Wow. What? It's beautiful. Kinda. Frankly, I think it's kinda bland. I've never actually been to the ocean. Huh? I can't pull my eyes away from it. It sounds just like I thought it would. Where I came from, we live somewhat near the ocean. Sadly, we never made time to take the trip. My folks were always pretty busy. At least they were providing for you, right? Oh yeah, they were great parents. Just wish we got the chance to take trips and such. Maybe if you're good today, we can head down to the docks before we go back. I'll hold you to that. Cooper smiles. Let's go. Okay. I managed to pull myself away from the ocean view. The salty breeze is quite refreshing, I have to say. I've never really been to a port town. We were from the northern parts of Vermont and only lived there for a few years. Even so, it's the longest we lived anywhere, so we decided to call it our hometown. The oysters were good though. There's probably some kind of seafood restaurant here. Ooh, I'm looking forward to whatever we do for lunch. In contrast with Tensia, this place is a lot more rural. Not run down or anything, but definitely something more modern and futuristic. Wait, what's considered modern here? Is Tensia modern and this is old school? My brain hurts! Besides that, there are dunes surrounding one of the walkways through a town, and most of the buildings are made of wood. Wonder how similar this place is compared to the beach towns back home. Oh wait, should I stay quiet around here? You can if you want. Most people around here are misfits. To be honest, I'd bet you'd fit right in. I never thought it would be a good thing that I look so weird. You don't look weird. If you say so. Gotta work on that confidence! I paused for a moment, shaking my head. That sounded like Damien. You okay? Yeah, it's nothing. Started to get another headache. Oh my god! Was that just a voice in our head? Oh, that hurts my heart! Anyways, you sound like you've been here before. Where are we? Oh, we're in my hometown, Aquila. Wait, what? Really? Yep, we're a few cities away from my place though. I live somewhere else for confidential reasons, but I visit to stock up on supplies. Are people out to get you too? You don't mess with mobs and government officials without making a few wanted screens, Jeez, just whose custody did I fall into? Stop acting like you're having a bad time. I can tell you've been having fun. I'm not the only one. Your tail sounds nice against a tub. Good, against a bathtub. I don't know. I don't know what you mean. I'm sure you don't. Cooper huffs, but I definitely notice his tail swishing a bit. He's not very good at looking like a cool stoic type, is he? So, supplies? Supplies. Normally I'd have to have a split up to save time, but I don't think that's a good idea. A reasonable assumption. Alright, we've got a lot of ground to cover, and hey, at least we won't need to eat in an alley while we're here. Instinctively look toward the beaches, but don't say anything. Cooper gives me an inquisitive look. What? You want to eat at the beach? Cooper states rather than asks. I mean, I wouldn't mind. It's not like it was my dream to see the ocean or anything. That's good. I think you've been dreaming a bit too much lately. That confuses me. I think he's trying to make some sort of a metaphor, but I don't have the heart to tell him it doesn't make sense. I guess I'll try to humor him. Well, glad to be awake, I guess. Same. Cooper ruffles my hair and I grumble. I wish he'd stop doing that. It takes a long time to straighten it back out. Oh look, there's our first stop. It looks like a general store. You got to see something pretty neat. Just don't tell anyone, alright? He gives me a thumbs up. Oh my god, what is it? Is it water? I think he's trying to imitate me. I can't help but chuckle and turn to gesture. Maybe I unknowingly started a new trend. Thumbs up. Beer! Ah! Smirnoff! Oh my god! 7-Eleven! Cooper escorts me into the store of 7-Eleven and saunters up to the counter. Sure enough, this looks like a normal store. There's an aggressive-looking boar manning the counter, though. His little paper hat clashes with his overall appearance. Cooper makes a weird gesture with his paw. Company got company? Depends on the time. 3:20 a.m. Alrighty. Welcome. Clerk motions to the back room while Cooper gestures for me to follow him. This is where I got my munitions. Or at least some of them. The stench of a smoke from what I assume to be some kind of drug permeates through the air. I have to cover up my nose, making me sound nasally. Cool. Yeah, how do you think I feel? His voice is almost as nasally as mine as he clans his paw over his snout. Worth it, though. I can't help but burst out in a bit of laughter. Yeah, the tough guy act went straight out the window, huh? Cooper waits for me to stick close to him as he shows me around the secret back room. The decor of the room almost reminds me of an old saloon or something. The sound of the door locking behind us catches my attention. Cooper places his free paw on my hand. He's touching my hand! Hey, come down. He does that for our privacy's sake. Oh, okay. I didn't even realize it, but my other hand had already moved with the knife in my pocket. Cooper sighs and starts telling the shopkeeper what he wants. He asks for a lot of different kinds of things, most of which I've never heard of before. Do you really need all of this for the trip? Not really, but it doesn't hurt to be prepared. I think back to the oodles of crates in his apartment. Don't you already have like a shite ton of ammo back at home? Those are for emergencies. That ammo is for older model guns. They're a pain to use, so I try not to use them much. Then get rid of them? Why would I do that? Have you ever actually needed them? No, but I might. You never know. I sigh through my covered mouth. I forgot how aggravating it can be to argue with this man. That'll be all. Is the usual fine? Shopkeeper grunts. I guess that's a yes because Cooper passes him a rather thick envelope. The boar grabs the small boxes from the nearby shelves and hands them to Cooper. He promptly puts them in his bag. Appreciate the business as usual. The boar stopped looking at Cooper, but at me. Another. Cooper looks surprised before looking back at me. Oh, yeah, another job. You might want to keep him out of sight. Could lead to trouble. Really now? I'll keep that in mind. Thanks for the heads up. They nod to each other and then Cooper pulls me aside. Alright, change of plans. I'm pretty sure there are agents around here. Agents? Use that brain I know you have. The people trying to get you. Oh is right. I think we'll be safe in town. Most folks around here aren't big fans of the kind of operations they run. What do they do? Classified. Oh, okay. Oh my god. Grown as Cooper started to take off his jacket. With this. Oh my god. Ah, the smell! Why? To keep you covered, obviously. But it's so tacky. Get your bits in and put it on already. I can't help but grumble and reluctantly put it on. It definitely hasn't been washed in a while. Great. There's barely a hint of what vanilla scent I've grown to like. Here, dummy, you need to put this on. Cooper comes to pull the hoodie over my head, along with making sure all of my hair is completely inside. Here, there. How's that? Hot. Isn't it summer? Almost. You could use some sun anyways. Then let me take off the jacket off! No. With that, he pushes me out of the back room before leaving the shop. Bye, shopkeep! It's refreshing to smell the ocean again after being in that drug-ridden room for so long. Although it doesn't take long for the heat to start to bother me under this hood. My dark attire definitely wasn't meant for the beach. I'll be sweating in no time. I wasn't able to take a shower this morning, so I'm going to as soon as we get home. What's next? Don't sound so excited. I'll try not to. Cooper snorts. We're going to pick up some food for the trip. All of it? For the whole trip? Yes, sir. All of it. That's what a lot of our free space is going to be for, along with some other necessities. Like what? Toiletries. Well... Ah! I was right! Well, toilet paper is pretty useful. Toiletries? Huh. What? I assume you'd think that's wasteful since you don't write on paper. Well, what else would you wipe with your ass with? Let's change the subject. Let's change the topic. Gladly. Cooper gestures to the left down the piers. Come on, we got work to do. Okay. Wait, now that I think about it, don't you think it's a little weird for you to bring your giant freaking rifle? Doesn't it make it look like conspicuous to other people? Oh well, at least I'll get some of the authentic beach experience. Heat and all! kind of heat and all. We spend the next couple of hours going up and down the pier. Cooper is insistent on grabbing everything on the list he made in his axiom. It tells me it's common for shops to move on the pier, as rent changes almost monthly for them. Something about how much they make gauges their rent. If you make a lot, you pay more. Something along those lines. Sounds like a lot of work. I'd hate to have to change locations on a monthly basis. Something is bugging me though. I notice you're not really using your axiom around here. What's up with that? There's not much reason to. Most folks around here don't have one. Are they rare? Just expensive. Your first experience here was intensia, so I can imagine your perception of how the world works is a bit skewed. I guess that makes sense. Is it hard to transfer money? Not really. I can materialize it straight from my axiom. Pretty handy. Cooper opens the axiom window and slides to a new screen. He inputs a number and presses enter. Something starts printing out of the screen. He plucks it out with his paw before handing it to me. It's red with a metallic strip on the right side. There's the number 5 imposed on an ornate looking feather. That's 5 plums. Is this the currency around here? Yep. You can keep that. You sure? I don't know what I'd do with it. Buy some gum? Start the piggy bank. It's all you got, I guess. I study it as we continue our walking. It feels different than a dollar would. I stop myself from asking what the conversion rates are. Like, he would know. So, what can this get me? Not much. Maybe some food down by the docks. Is there street food on the pier? Not really. It attracts a lot of pests. I always thought beaches had vendors for food everywhere. Not this time. I know of a few grills where we can get something to eat. Okay. Man, the first summer trip I can remember, and it's a bust. Oh well, I guess that should be the least of my concerns. I need to be more cautious. Curiosity killed the cat after all. But not before the cat had some fun, hopefully. My stomach starts to growl as we make our 3rd trip down the pier. Cooper, this is getting old. Don't you have more than enough supplies? You can never be too prepared. You absolutely can. How long are we going to be traveling for? 2 days by train, 1 day by walking. Then why the hell are we stocking up for the apocalypse? Never know when another one might hit. Ah, he's traumatized. Don't worry, I know how that feels. I think you're being paranoid. I think you're letting your mouth run a little too much. Pretty sure that's pretty sure that's us going up and down on the piers. Can we take a break? Fine. I place my bag down on the ground and sigh. Jeez, the other day you had no qualms with my lack of stamina. That's in the past. You act like a 5-year-old. I hunch over a bit as a sudden wave of fatigue hits me. Sure, old man! Cooper snickers. Okay, Grandpa. Okay, old man Jenkins. Don't start that again, whippersnapper. Cooper walks past me, but not before patting my head. Come on, let's get you that meal you so desperately crave. It's pretty common for people to get hungry, Cooper. Don't I know it? Ugh, just 3 more days. 3 more days. Just 3 more days. Oh no, he's regretting it now. 3 more days with Cooper. The beach! The beach! Cooper takes me back to where we started. Down to the beach. Apparently, that's where they sell all the good food, so they don't have to clean up as many messes. It's all seafood, which I am more than okay with. Cooper, not so much. I decided to get a few pieces of skewered white fish with some kind of citrus on the side of garnish. It's yellow like a lemon, but sweet like an apple. I'm somewhat happy with presenting my own money to pay for my meal. Damn, capitalism got me good! Ooh. Instead of opting to sit at the community table strewn about, Cooper wants to buy some rocks on the other side of the beach. Something about precaution. Okay, I have to admit, this grilled fish is pretty good. Cooper looks at me with a bit of disgust. What? Wow. Are you even tasting it? What? Ah, yeah, it's just really good. You act like you've never been fed before. Hey, come on, I haven't had fish in forever. How do you know? I don't know, it just feels like it. Womp! Womp! Swallow before talking. We got time. I swallow. Sorry, what? Nothing. I just don't like fish that much. Really? That's a shame. I didn't either for a while, but when you date a tiger... Yeah, I get it. Cooper passed his squid on a stick over to me. Just take it. I'll be fine with the ration packs. You sure? Yes! I don't like fish! I gulp. Okay. Someone's got a stick up their butt. It's not just a squid. Not gonna see me complaining. This food is right up my alley. However, it's making me nostalgic about Damien again. I look wistfully into the distance. What are you so nervous about? I cock my head towards him. You seem like you have butterflies in your stomach. Well, I am in love. Cooper scratched his face like I said something nasty, like... What? What? Gross. Ugh. Gross. Oh, come on! Something... something. Guy like you must get a good number of dates. You'd be surprised. Cooper pulls out a pack of rations from his bag. This is the first date I've been on in years. This is a date? Now it's my turn to scratch my face. I'm kidding. I'd sure hope so. Who want to go on a date with you? Them. Them. I was just being nice. You're a handsome enough dude. You could probably get something. Oh, I have. Not interested. Did they complain about your musk? No. They complain about how I did things in life. Oh, I was just trying to banter. Wasn't really looking to get into more of his backstory. Do you want to talk about it? Not with you. No. Fair enough. Sorry. It's fine. Just getting some flashbacks from how the fish smells. No happy memories from your childhood, or? Not really. Akila not only got up and running up about a decade ago. I was long gone by then. Now we're getting into his childhood? Are you sure you're in a good spot to be venting about this? Of course. Not like we'll be seeing each other again after a few days. Cooper has a stern expression as he stands up and pats the crumbs off his shirt. Come on. We dawdled long enough. Let's go. Okay. For the rest of the afternoon, Cooper is in a pretty pissy mood. Oh my god! The fish made me think more about Damien and how much I love him. Unfortunately, the fish did the exact opposite for Cooper, making him relive some apparently painful memories. Maybe the fish killed his parents, I don't know. I choose to let him stew for a bit, but bothering him about anything else we come across for the evening. We've only known each other for a few days, but I can tell when he needs space. I think. Oh well, this will give me an excuse to use my own deduction skills and try to figure out things myself. What could possibly go wrong? I only have 20 downs after buying that food. Not much I could get with this. I wonder why they use bird terminology for their currency. When I hold one of the coins up, I can see some kind of bird on it. Almost looks like an eagle. They're phoenixes. I stumble and drop the coin as Cooper turns towards me to speak. With one fluid motion, he scoops it up before putting it back on my hand. Oh, thanks. I was wondering about that. You're so easy to read. If you have a question, just ask. Oh, sorry. He still looks grumpy, even though I'm trying really hard to not set him off. I bet he can sense that, though. Hiding anything's gonna be tough around him. Is there a reason why it's a phoenix? What do you know about phoenixes? I think they're Greek. They're the mythological birds that live forever by constantly regenerating. I don't know what Greek is. I don't know what geek is. Greek! Cooper huffs. Oops, I swear that was just a reflex. I don't know what Greek is, but from what I know of the phoenix, when they do die, they turn to ash before blooming into a new life. That's quaintly put. Thanks, I guess. Anyways, when society was building itself back up from literal ashes, they thought it'd be an appropriate symbol for the currency. Huh, that's kind of beautiful, to be honest. Wait, then that means the apocalypse happened 10 years ago. Yes? Then that means Cyrus aged! Cooper shrugs. I've never really thought about it too much. I'm surprised. You seem to only think about money. Cooper puts a paw under his chin and looks up. That is true. I can't help but snort. Guess he bounces back quickly. Well, I like that in a friend. Cooper takes out his axiom and extracts what I think is another bill. Man, watching that thing work will never get old. It almost distracts me from when Cooper hands it to me. It was right on the money. It's another bill. This time with a 10 on it. 10 plumes? Yes, sir. Try not to spend it all in one place. Oh, thanks. I'll try not to. I study it like the last bill. It's quite similar to the 5 plum bill, but the design is just a bit more intricate. These are way cooler than what we had. Oh, yeah? Yeah, our currency just had the former leaders of our country on them. That sounds super creative. Right? I know another country had their smell like maple syrup. Wait, it does? I always wanted to see if that was true. What's maple syrup? How do I explain this? I should have paid attention to botany. Do you know what sap is? I'm looking at one right now. Not that kind of sap! I scoff and roll my eyes. Kidding. Yeah, I know what sap is. That's what trees do sometimes. It's what they make. It's not a verb. Cooper rolls his eyes. Cool. They take sap and boil it down to make it into syrup. Just something you put it on top of some food, like pancakes or waffles. Cooper looks more confused. I sigh again. If we ever meet up in the future, I'll make you some. It's easy. Unless I don't burn it. I think I'd rather avoid having you in the kitchen for the time being. Oh, come on! Cooper laughs before pulling my hoodie down for a moment to rustle my hair. Man, he likes doing that. Oh my god! Come on, we should head back home. We got some preparations to do. I have as I try to straighten my hair out. Okay. Oh my god. Stop it with the head pats! Once we arrive back in Cooper's apartment, he tells me to stay with all of our stuff by the door. He's making last minute preparations and we don't have a lot of time left before our portal is closed. By the way, can you just teleport to wherever you want to stay from your place? Cooper is making sure all the bags are jam-packed. He's being very efficient with the space. Not really. Only within a few miles. Guess that's nice. Beats having a car. It can be. But it's so run down around here that the ports frequently shut off. It's a miracle if we've been able to use it without incident. What would you have done if we couldn't come back? I have contacts back home. Andy, do you need help? No, I'm almost done. You just stand there and look pretty. I can do that. I flip my hair. Yes, my natural state of being. Cooper stands up and stretches his back out, along with a whine exiting his muzzle. Who would have thought being organized would be so tiring? I snicker. All right, ready to go. As ready as I'll ever be. You said we're taking a train? It's the title screen! More like jumping on a train. Oh, goody! Come on, you'll be fine. If you say so, goody. Have I ever lied to you? Sometimes. Yes. That's besides the point. Ugh, whatever! Let's go do something gay and illegal. That's the spirit. Cooper pats my back gently before helping me situate all the bags I can carry. One on my back and one in my arms. Even then, they're not all the way full like this are. I should take Damien's advice and go to the gym more often. Ooh, oh my god, this is where he lives? Once we head out the long eldritch horror hallway, we end up in a dingy-looking town. It doesn't look abandoned, but it's definitely on the cusp of it. Everyone inside looks shady as hell. This is what he was talking about! Making me more aware of the gun in my pocket. Although, that's not what's stressing me out the most. It's what Cooper proposes we do next. Cooper, you're not serious. Have I ever not been serious with you? This place is crawling with shady people, and those guys definitely look like law enforcement. I poke my head around the corner. There are some obnoxious-looking security guards that remind me of knockoff science fiction cronies. The rifles they're holding make me try to take them seriously. All this time we've been avoiding people like that, and now you're wanting to waltz right by them? It's not my idea. I have a contact in town that I can't miss. He's the one who's gonna help us get into Resume. He can't just video call you or something on your Axiom? The Axiom screen doesn't have a camera. I can only record audio. Damn, technology has apparently regressed. This will be the last time I ask you to wait outside while I do stuff. You do it all the time. You got this. I don't need a confidence booster for standing against the wall. I need a plan for when shit hits the fan. Also, it's not like I can I like standing and waiting for you. Could have fooled me. I have a knife, you know. I'd like to see you try me, old man. I rolled my eyes before pulling my hood over me a bit for more to cover as much as my face as possible. How long do we have to stay here? Well, the train is on the outskirts of town. If my meeting goes well, we'll be in and out in less than 30 minutes. When do we need to hop onto the train? In about an hour. I groan. We're really gonna be cutting it close. I think you should try to make an itinerary after all. Maybe in my next life. Anyway, let's not waste what little time we have left. I sigh. Okay. Caca! Caca! I guess the benefits of both of us looking shady is that we fit right in with the crowd around here. Everyone looks sus as hell. Cooper sniffing around a lot trying to find this contact. I guess. They must know each other. I'll give him that. It's kind of genius to track them by scent. Leaves no paper trail or electronic trail. Bet they use some kind of code to start this whole exchange. Okay, wait. I'm getting distracted again. I need to remind myself to be more aware of my surroundings. I try to look over my shoulder. Doesn't seem like anyone's following us. Cooper hisses at me. Don't do that! I'll hear if someone's sneaking up on us. Oh, okay. I sneak a glance at Cooper. Despite his earlier levity, he is looking pretty serious. His ears twitch in different directions while we walk in, and he's got an even harsher scowl on. He's also looking a bit more puffy in the fur department. Maybe it's to try to intimidate people. He's definitely working on me. I wouldn't want to deal with him. I'm not sure how long we've been walking. Maybe 15 minutes or so. We're running out of time. I try not to let my heart beat too fast. I don't want to stress out Cooper more than he already is. Actually, this is a good opportunity. Let's try to pretend we're competent in foreign situations. I steady my breathing and get into a strange state of mind. It's like I have a bubble around me, and I can focus my attention on anything in it. Everything seems to lag, as if to let me process things at my own pace. Even Cooper seems to be walking a bit slower next to me. I can hear the claws on his feet scraping against the road we're walking on. I scan the area in front of me. There's about 12 people in the immediate vicinity. He's concentrating. Hey. Huh? Ooh, this is a nice effect. Woo! Cooper slowly grabs my shoulder to keep me from walking any further. He speaks to me, and for a moment it sounds like he's slurring his words. Like my brain hasn't snapped back into focus. Are you okay? Your heartbeat feels unnaturally slow. Huh? Oh, yeah, I feel fine. Maybe a bit woozy. My chest does feel kind of iffy. I don't think that was a healthy headspace for me to get into. Maybe not the best time to do that here. I must feel like I have motion sickness. No, yeah, I'm okay. I guess I'm just a bit on edge. I don't blame you. Unfortunately, it's going to get a bit harder. We're here. Oh, goody. You know what to do if something happens. I'll try and whisper for you so no one hears. Good. Don't speak to anyone. Keep your hood on. You'll be fine. Cooper adjusts my hood one last time before patting my head. He's got a slightly encouraging smile on. I'll be back soon. I take one last deep breath before moving to stand against the wall. I whisper as quietly as I can. Okay. Cooper smirks before heading inside. I tried to get a good look at it without really moving my head, but the hood makes it hard. My peripheral vision is not what it used to be. It may be good, but not that good. The architecture around here looks like the slums of a suburban city. Excuse me. Seems like this place has seen a lot of natural disasters as well. There are even cracks to the buildings as if an earthquake hit. Maybe this is where one of the impacts were? The 7 stars, huh? Cover my mouth. Shit, I'm already screwing up. I look around. I don't think anyone's paying attention to me. I already missed a killer. We were only there for an afternoon, but at least the locals didn't look so terrifying. In particular, there's a scary-looking man down the street. He's an alligator with a weird-looking cowboy hat and metal claw for a hand. The hat looks stupid. Yeah, the hat looks stupid! Almost out of place. I almost jump as he starts walking in my direction. I guess I got to tell that to him in person because he's coming right up to me! Maybe you shouldn't have stared at him! I tried to look away in a casual manner, as if this threatening man wasn't walking toward me. He enters my field of vision, however, and I have no choice but to acknowledge him. He's smoking something. It smells like tobacco. I can't help but cough when he tries to talk to me. Oh my god! My heart begins to pound as he gets closer. He's easily taller than Cooper! No Sprite? Well, the hell are you doing just standing around like that? You don't look like you're from around here. And unlike Cooper, he has no reason to not hurt me. I stick to my guns and remain as quiet as I can. Despite all of the coughing, I'm maintaining some composure. I'm not trying to stare at him, but it's hard not to look fear in the eyes. I give him a shrug and point to my neck before shaking my head. I'm out. Is that right? He moves his real hand over my mouth. And why was I hearing you speaking with that mangy mud all the way on the other side of town? Wait, what? My heart drops. What? Oh my god, was this guy following us? Cooper should have noticed. I don't know what kind of game you boys are playing, but I'll let you know what happens if you break one of our rules. He takes a long drag of whatever the hell he's smoking before spitting in the air. The gator quickly swipes into the air with his metal prosthetic claws. The makeshift cigarette he was smoking is now in several pieces on the ground. I think I get the picture, like, woo, goody. My adrenaline must be pumping because I'm not panicking as much as I thought it would be. Or maybe I am, and it just hasn't hit me yet. Now, I'm not just about to hurt you for no reason. You tell me what I want to know, and I'll be on my way. Are we clear? He doesn't remove his hand to let me respond. I just nod my head like... My hand is gripping tightly around the knife in my pocket. It's hard to breathe properly like this, which is making what little confidence I have sputter. Now I'm going to move my hand down now. That is a privilege I'm giving you. I'm thinking, you know what'll happen if you abused it. Now I'm glaring at him like... I don't much like being talked to like a piece of property. Someone's got an attitude problem, it seems. You shouldn't have come around these parts if that's how you're gonna behave. He slowly lowers his arm, but only as to slap me across my face. Ah! I can feel a trickle of blood roll down my lip. For once, I'm glad I don't feel any of it. Instead, I keep glaring at him, letting him know he means nothing to me without even saying anything. That seems to get him a bit riled up. I think Cooper heard that slap. There is no way he can't hear that slap. I'm now aware that my gun is in my back pocket, and I don't think it's unlocked. I have the knife firmly in my grasp now, but I don't think it's a good time to take it out yet. I only get one shot if I do. There's some onlookers now. I think some of those guards in the distance talking about us. If they come, everything we've worked for will be for nothing. I'm calm, but I don't know what to do. Do I do it and try to attack back? I think I'll save. This is a choice. Oh, no, it's not. I sigh through my nose, almost disinterested in this whole situation. It just feels like a slog now. The gator dick in front of me doesn't feel the same. However... What is this? In what feels like slow time, his metal hand comes at me in a slashing motion. That's when the fear for my life resurfaces. Try as I might, my knife won't reach him in time. Someone shot him! There's a flash of light and a loud crash. Taking the opportunity, I dive away from the gator onto the ground. The smell of vanilla hits my nose before my vision focuses. It's Cooper! Cooper's got his gun pointed at the gator in front of me. On the ground is his prosthetic hand. Oh, he didn't shoot him in the head or something. Only in his hand. Still acting like the boss around here, huh, Schmidt? Well, someone's gotta. This town needs a leader. You're the last thing a town like this needs. Cooper cocks his pistol again. You can't even handle a bum like me. I see you still haven't given up your way of life. Don't you think it's time to stop? Oh! Cooper shoots him in the foot this time, and by the sound of the gator's yowling, that wasn't prosthetic. That wasn't prosthetic. Oh, you son of a bitch! Ooh. As the gator tries to prop himself on his last good leg, Cooper closes the distance between them and throwing his gun to the ground. He grabs Schmidt's collar and slams the back side of his hand across his slender snout, causing more than a couple of teeth to hit her to the ground. Cooper doesn't have any aggression in his face, not even when he pulls the gator down to the ground. Cooper grabs the gator's leg that he shot and starts pulling on it so it bends in the opposite direction. He's not screaming, he's not even conscious anymore. His leg is bent so far back it almost looks like a doll whose leg was put on backwards. It's still twitching, really showing off the bones protruding from his... Ooh! Ouch, that hurts! Cooper looks around at everyone else. He just walk away like nothing even happened. Like, nope. I didn't see anything. The wolf goes back to pick up and holster his pistol before walking over to me. I try and sit myself back up with one hand. My other is still lodged in my pocket. He kneels on the ground so we're eye level. Sorry about that. You okay? Scarily, I am. I really shouldn't be, but I am. I'm calm. Yeah. Good. Here, let me carry you on our way out. Okay. In complete contrast to the brutality he just displayed, Cooper carefully lifts me back up on my feet. I'll carry your bags. Okay. Without hesitation, I hand them over to him. What the fuck? No, now more than ever, I don't want to get on his bad side. Ready? Mm-hmm. And with that, Cooper lifts me on onto his back! It's a shame that his vanilla scent is being covered up by the stench of gator blood now. Whatever you do, keep your hands in your pockets. I'm going to get us out of here ASAP. My hands? Okay. Cooper grunts. With that, he starts getting us out of town. I guess since we just made a public spectacle, there's no point in walking slowly. It's strange that no one seems to care about what just happened. It's even more strange that I don't seem to care that much. That was certainly a brutal way to go about starving someone. Yet, I feel strangely numb to the whole experience. And you know what's funny? There is no sprite for that gator. Maybe Cooper's right. Maybe I've been through more than I know. I do feel a bit lightheaded, so maybe I'm just really out of it. I hope so. I don't think I'll find a psychologist around here anytime soon. Oh no, are you fainting? With the city fading into the distance, Cooper lets out a heavy sigh. He's been speed walking the whole time after our confrontation. It's me. The cold desert wind is quite welcome, all things considered. We both need to cool down. Okay, that should be far enough. I'm gonna let you down now. Okay, here, let me help. Cooper crouches down a bit and I do most of the work to actually get out of his back. I stumble, falling on my butt with an oof. I think we both need a break. Phew! You okay? Yeah. I'll be fine. He's panting a bit, which makes him look more like a golden retriever than a wolf, to be honest. I have to ignore my instinct to pet his head. That'd be weird for a multitude of reasons. Cooper interrupts my inner ramblings. How about you? Here, show me your hands. Oh yeah, he was worried about those for some reason. My left hand is perfectly fine. My right hand has several deep gashes on my palm and fingers. Wait, what? Like someone traced a blade on my knuckles crease. They're all bleeding a fair point. What the F? Cooper gently extends my fingers out so he can inspect my mangled hand. I look down at my pants. Thank God they're black! With close inspection, there's definitely a big blood stain forming. Did I get hit with something? Cooper pushes some of those exposed flesh apart to look deeper. It's giving me a headache just looking at it all, so I turn my head. No, this was just a user error. A big user error. Huh? Cooper sits down next to me before digging into my pocket. He extracts the knife that I was carrying, which is now covered in blood all along the edge. Oh my God! Cyrus, you didn't take out your hand! You were gripping the blade, you dumbass. Hard. Oh my God, you stupid. He gives a tired exhale before digitizing the knife away into his axiom. How the hell didn't you notice? Oh, well, I'm dumb! No, wait. I forgot. He can't feel it. Well, I guess I have no choice. I don't know why, but I can't really feel pain, like, at all. Cooper's face lights up for a moment before shifting back into a serious expression. That's something. I guess that's a good thing. If it wasn't for your bleeding hand, I wouldn't have realized you were in trouble back there. Cooper takes out... Wait a minute! So you smelled the blood, but you did not hear the spectacle outside. Okay, you, sir, have a problem with your hearing, apparently. Cooper takes out one of our bags and rummages through it, grabbing a new looking first aid kit. Explains why you were so ballsy. I could tell he hit you in the face pretty hard. It certainly sounded like it. Who was that guy? Someone you'll never have to see again. Come here, let me patch you up. Okay? Cooper takes out some kind of ointment and spread it all over my hand, really digging under the flaps of my broken skin. It still makes my head hurt looking at it, but now I can't look away. It reminds me of something. Something! My head starts to pound and I use my free hand to hold it. Sting? No, it doesn't feel like anything, just a headache. All right. I'll get you a tablet when we set up for the night. Cooper tightly bandages my hand up, to the point of almost looking like a mummy. At least he separates my fingers, but I doubt I'll be using them for the time being. Man, I was hoping to avoid getting any more scars. So was I. Don't worry. That ointment will help reduce some scarring. I sigh as I look at my bandaged hand. It just had to be my dominant hand! Sorry to be a bother, but I might need some help doing stuff with this. Don't worry about it. Even if it was an accident, you handled that situation well. Cooper helps me get up slowly with my left hand. Can you walk? Honestly? No, I don't think so. Okay. Cooper kneels down and I take that as my cue to get on his back again. We're almost there. Just take it easy. I can't help but yawn. It's been a stressful day for a multitude of reasons. Oh well, at least I can rest easy against Cooper. That vanilla aroma slowly lulls me into an evening nap. Oh my God, are we gonna see Damien again? I decided to get woken up due to a continuous string of movements. It's like we're moving up and down or abruptly stopping. Kind of like a roller coaster. I'm so out of it that I can't open my eyes. I'm on the outskirts of consciousness. Cooper's heavy breathing and occasional cursing is all I can hear. I hope he's okay. Eventually, I slip back into another dreamless sleep. It isn't until the sound of something being kicked in, along with the sensation of falling, and I fully wake up. Are we on the train? What's going on? Cooper? Shh! Relax. They just got us on the train car. Ah! My eyes have trouble adjusting to the low light. I just keep them shut. It's dark as hell in here. Are there any lights? No. This is a shipping container. There's no need for them. Oh, that's good. It's hard for me to sleep with the lights on. Cooper chuckles. Is that right? Here, let's get you into a proper sleeping position. You need some rest. Okay. Cooper sits me down carefully against the wall of the car, grabbing stuff from his bag. I can't help but heave a long yawn. I'm really out of it. Here, drink this before you lay down. It'll help with your headache. Mm-hmm. I rub my eyes with my bandaged hand. That certainly feels weird. I forgot about that. I take the cup Cooper is handing me with my left hand. This feels unnatural as heck. Oh well, I can smell it from here. It's the same fruity substance Cooper made before. I drink it slowly. It's tea. Maybe it's placebo. But I can already feel my headache slipping away. It's like I am as I start falling back to sleep. Back to sleep. Hang on. Almost done. Okay. I let out another loud yawn before sipping more of my drink. Okay, here you go. It's probably not very comfortable, but now you have a blanket and a pillow. Thank you, Cooper. I try standing up, but I'm a bit clumsy. I can hear Cooper dash across the car to catch me. Whoa there. Take it easy. You lost a lot of blood again. Mm-hmm. You're probably wiped from everything that's happened. You can take the next couple of days to rest before we get to resume. I don't want to go to resume. Cooper sighs. I know. Let's get you to bed. Okay. Cooper helps my delirious ass down to the makeshift bed. I'm somewhat reminded of my night binges with Damien and Diana. We'd end up leaving bars at 2 a.m. without being able to drive home. A cardboard box on the ground looked like a queen-size bed. This looks like a king-size bed in comparison. Thank you, Cooper. You're awesome. Keep telling yourself that. Good night. Cooper pulls the blanket over me and makes sure my head is level. I don't have the strength to say good night back as I once again fall into a dreamless slumber. While the lack of light is nice, the bumpiness of the train makes it a bit hard to stay asleep. Oh wait, a bumpiness? I guess the train is moving now. I crack my eyes open. There's still not much to see. All I can see is Cooper, illuminated slightly in this dark train car. Ah! Ahaha! Finally! Oh! Ah! Finally a CG after all this time! It must be in the middle of the night, yet Cooper's still typing away on his Axiom. So that's what the Axiom looks like. He must be working on something. Another job? He should take his own advice and take it easy. Job. I remind myself that we only have a couple of days together now. I'm starting to feel conflicted about splitting again. I was still lucid during our earlier talk and meant what I said. I don't really want to go to resume. I'd rather stay with Cooper at least until I get everything sorted. Wonder how he'd react to that. I continue staring at him while longer, at least as long as I can before falling asleep, back asleep. However, I wonder about my future one last time. Resume, huh? Little by little, the sun's rays peer through a few cracks of the train car. There's just enough light to slowly wake me up. The worst way to wake up. Feels weird to miss my alarm clock. I'm going to be pretty drowsy today. The loss of blood doesn't help. Oh right, I lost a lot yesterday, didn't I? Tee. Chapter 5! Pink Ennui!
Hello everybody, it's me, Cookie. Thanks for watching the video. But I want to thank my regular and happy cookies for their generous donations to my Patreon. And a super shout out to my super generous thirsty cookies, who are Jamie Levan, Corey Smith, June K, Dennis, J_Choi, Peru, Ballistic Gamer, Random, Busy_Honey_B, Enzo, Cordon, and hugs and kisses to everyone who generously donated and supported the channel. Become a Patreon so you can watch more extra content and unfiltered videos. See you in the next video. Bye-bye!